What's going on YouTube? This is Longlever bringing you a Paracord project today. What we have here is the Paracord Camping Silverware set. This is pretty simple to make, pretty quick, about 5 minutes, and it only uses about 30 inches of cord per silverware. So you only need about 5 foot of cord. Got them attached here onto a carabiner and a keyring. That way you can take them anywhere you want. You can clip them anywhere you want. That way you won't lose them. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you how to make these today and hope you guys enjoy. So here we go. Alright, so there's a couple of different ways that you can cut these down. First way is just with like a cutoff wheel. Unfortunately, I don't have mine right now, and we're only going to make one set. So the easiest way is just to use a grinding wheel. Any grinding wheel really will work, but all you need to do is take your silverware, which will break one off here. There we go. And for a spoon, I want a little bit more of a piece of metal in here just to separate it from the liquid or whatever you're going to be eating. So I want to cut this off right about here. Probably about 3/4 of an inch off of the end. This is quite simple. Make sure to wear safety glasses the whole time. This is going to spin up. I don't have it exactly balanced, but and then all you're going to do is you're going to pick a spot where you want to cut. Just like so. And then flip it over. And it should not get hot enough. That got pretty warm. But that's about what you want right there. And then go through. You want to even it up nice and flat. Whew, pieces of metal get me even past my safety goggles. Be very careful. You want to even off the ends. And then make sure there's no sharp parts on the end. And that's what you want to be left with right there. It's nice, no sharp parts on the end. Still pretty warm, be careful. But that's what you want. Now let's go ahead and go wrap it. Alrighty, so now that we have the silverware cut down here, these are the supplies you're going to need to make these camping utensils. So you will need some type of paracord, approximately 30 or so inches. Here we have Hawkeye, or black and yellow, of course, because Iowa. But yeah, 2 30-inch pieces, one for each silverware. You'll need a keyring, a carabiner, and of course scissors and a lighter. Now the carabiner and the keyring can be interchanged for literally hundreds of different other options, but this is the ones that we are going to use and the ones that we sell the most of in our store. So to get started, pick one of your cords, find the middle of it. So this is the middle of the 30 or so inch piece right here. This is going to be where the keyring is going to go. Choose the silverware. We're going to start with the spoon. Now, for the spoon, I don't want to weave all the way down to right in this area, okay? Because when you go to dip, you're going to get, you know, soup or whatever into the cord. And while paracord is rot, mildew, water, all of that crap resistant, I don't want bits of food to get stuck in between the little crevices of the braid that we're going to be doing. And that braid is the cobra knot. Cobra knot is very simple to do. If you want a tutorial on how to just do that, you can go ahead and click on the screen on the annotation or whatever they're using now, in credit or anyways. And then the link, of course, is down below. So to get started, take your silverware. We're going to start with the spoon. Go to the end where we've cut it off, and you're going to kind of put it back behind with a small loop that hangs up above the part where we cut off, just like that. And of course, this is where that keyring is going to go. Flip her around, go to the other end, and I like to try to keep the cords running right along the back of the metal. There's a little groove back here where it's a little bent. It's really nice for just kind of tucking the cord up in there, helping keep everything nice and even. So to begin your knot, find out where you want the first one to go, which of course is not all the way up against here. If I can get it to cooperate. You're going to bring the right side back behind the tang of your silverware. Now the left side is going to go underneath, up, and through the other loop, just like so. Now you're going to pull relatively tight, but it's not super important to have it tight right now, because when we pull on the loop, it'll tighten up this first knot. Just like so. And you'll want to pick where this first knot is going to go. Like I said, you want some metal up in here, so right about in here is where I want it. Now, a real easy way to figure out this pattern of how to do this knot over and over and over all the way down to the end is you see this hump right here? Whatever side the hump is on, the other side goes under. So this left side is going to go underneath and to the right because that's where the hump is. This right side is going to go underneath that cord and down through the hole. Just like so. Now this is the knot that you can go ahead and make super tight. Now to tighten up this first knot, take the loop, pull the loop, and that will tighten up that first knot, and there you go. Now you just repeat the pattern all the way down. So now the hump is on the left side, right side goes under and over, or under and across, left side goes under, over and through, and pull tight. Again, hump is on the right. This is the last time I'll show you until we get down to the end. Hump is on the right, left side goes under and across, right cord goes under the left cord, over and through. Just like so. And tighten. Now throughout this process, make sure that these cords don't walk off to the side for your loop. They'll have a tendency to want to go, for me, since my right hand is slightly stronger than my left, have a tendency to walk to the left, and you'll have the cords running down the outside of the left side. So just as you're going, give that loop a little pull. That'll reset the cords underneath the tang of the silverware here. So when we come back, I'll show you how to finish it up. We'll work on the other one, which is actually the exact same process, so I'm not really going to show you much of that one, but we'll reiterate how to do the cobra knot, and then we will go from there. So hold on one second. Alright, so now that we've gotten this far, now take your scissors. You want to leave a little nubbin, about like that. These scissors have been through a lot, so they're not entirely razor sharp anymore. Leave a little nubbin. There we go. Take your lighter. Melt the ends. Seal them down. Be very, very careful. Paracord is very warm when melted. And there's your first one done. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the other one. So real fast, just as a recap, take the middle of your cord, like so. Leave a loop on the end. Turn it around. Left side under. Right side over and through. Tighten her up. But don't worry about how tight it is right now. Right side under, because it's on the opposite side of the hill. Nice and tight. Pull the loop to seat that first knot. Make sure your loop isn't too big, but is still big enough. Straighten everything out and continue the knot process all the way down to the end. When we come back, we'll finish up the project because we are almost done. Alright, now that the fork is done, and I forgot to mention, it's not so important where this is. I still like to leave a little bit of a gap just to try to prevent food from getting in the knot there. But cut, melt, burn the crap out of your finger. Alright, now that is done. This project is basically over. Now, take your keyring, open it up. I like to put my fork in front. So, spoon first. There we go. Keep it on camera. Slide her on the keyring. Make sure that they're facing the same way. You can flip these around. But that is the basic premise right there. So, how to make a pair of camping silverware using paracord. That's real cool, real easy, and of course, since it only takes like, I don't know, we cut 30, so 28 inches or so of paracord. If it ever does get dirty, you just rip the old off, put new back on, and you are set to go. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, check out my other videos, and everybody, have a great day.